Dear audience, welcome to my YouTube channel Gaming with Michi. Today I want to present you a match in World of Warship. This is the first match after a bit more than 1000 battles in which I received my solo warrior medal. We are playing on the map Two Brothers and the mode is Domination. I'm playing in my Tier 8 US cruiser, the New Orleans, and this is a Tier 8 match, so we are top tier. Yeah, the map Two Brothers, as known, 4 cap points in Domination, the small channel in the middle, which is actually, if you're going through, a suicide commando, and from the start, as we spawned in the northwest end of the map, I want to try to go to the corner of the western island and see if the enemy is trying to capture A and maybe prevent him from doing so. We have a Benson just in front of us, which most probably wants to capture the base at A, and we will support him as best as we can. In the back there's also a battleship going this direction, which most probably can also from there give support fire if the Benson will spot something. The first enemy was just spotted in the southeast part of the map, going towards the capture point D, and the second enemy was spotted there as well. The enemy is now starting to capture A, so I guess there would be a destroyer of the enemy team, and there he is. It's the enemy Mayhem. The Mayhem is approaching our Benson, and I guess, yeah, he will come in range of our guns as well. Tried the first shot, missed with the complete salvo. He is popping smoke, but going too fast, so he's open again. Send a second salvo, and again didn't hit him at all.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full.
I'm using my hydroacoustic, using my radar in order to spot the Mayhem, and there he's open again, and now our salvo makes huge damage to the Mayhem. We hit him a second time and left him with 4000 health, and our salvo missed him. But he is at very low health and also approached the Benson, and now he got the kill. We received first blood, but we are getting huge damage from the enemy Omaha and also the crews are on normal, trying to retreat from the situation in order to face one enemy at a time, which is now the Fuso, because the Omaha is covered by smoke, so he can't see me, but I can't see him as well. And there are the torpedoes direct front, launched by the Mayhem. And there's the Omaha again, so we approach the Omaha. He's also spotting me. You see, I'm detected at the moment. The Omaha was a bit of a failed platoon in the enemy team, because he was in platoon with a Tier 6, and so this Tier 6 is Tier 8 battle. And soon he will die, maybe to our shells. We are reloaded, and nope, he didn't die to our shells. The Benson got the kill. So now there is still one enemy destroyer, which was left the capture zone, because we are processing and capturing A again. And there was another battleship or cruiser at the southern west part. And there's the Fuso again, so we try to put it on fire. Let's see if our lead was enough. much and no fires, unfortunately. Let's second salvo. Second salvo hit him for 700 and disabled some of his secondary ore in the air. Just trying now to avoid not to run aground. Yeah, we ran aground, so let's retreat. Continue firing against the Fuso. The salvo looks pretty accurate. Yeah, we got something 900 damage and we set a fire. So let's lead him a bit. Let's see if we can set a second fire. Not enough, but again 1800 damage, quite nice. Put out the fire most probably. Another salvo for 800. And he's also getting fire from ships and also from our destroyer, which unfortunately just died. All of them except one, which knocked out our engine, but using the repair, so engine is back up again. The Fuso is dead as well. So now we are left on this side with Benson and with another North Carolina in the south. On the other side, the team is opposing the rest of the enemies. We have a slight advantage there in ships, so it shouldn't be a problem to hold them. Okay, there's the North Carolina. We have a Warspite and a Colorado approaching him. There are torpedoes, but they have been spotted by the Warspite, so it should be quite easy to dodge these torpedoes. And there must be as well a cruiser which is shooting from behind undetected for the moment. So we are turning in because actually I want to, as the Colorado is barely in range, I think I want to approach the cruiser first in order to increase the chances for our Warspite to survive this engagement, because the Warspite is burning a lot and burning damage is not so nice if you're approaching another battleship. Okay, there he is, it's George. We switched to AP because he's presenting us a perfect broadside, so maybe I should have set the first salvo with HE and then switch to AP, but okay, switch to AP. And we killed him. We got 2 citadels,
enemy cruiser foundered,
big turrets, and something like 16,000 damage, which was enough to kill him. So now our Warspite unfortunately died in the engagement of the North Carolina. We are left here with a friendly battleship, the North Carolina, and the enemy Benson, which is still in the area as well. So I'm detected, but the North Carolina is pointing his guns at me. He is engaging our friendly battleship. First salvo, all shots misses, some fall short, some fall behind him. So try another. Yes, and we hit him and set a fire, which is nice. also some free damage every time, so he is actually slowing down not to get too close to the friendly battleship. So we adjust our lead and try to set another fire in the front, so we put the fire out. Yeah, and we set another fire too. Fires, but they didn't stick because his damage control was still active. Again, fire, no, but quite nice, 2500 damage.
Our victory is in sight.
Safe behind that island, so the second one on me hit me, but substantial damage. But I think our Colorado, which is a tier 7, will lose against this North Carolina, which is has a pretty advantage in health. So let's try to and yeah, our Colorado just died in the engagement with the North Carolina. So let's turn that we are not presenting a broadside to the North Carolina, because when he comes around the corner, most probably his guns are not fully, but they will damage soon. So we should be able to put another fire. Now our secondaries are opening up on him again. And his secondaries can't work at the moment.
Our victory
now. But I don't want to approach a North Carolina, which is also covered by a destroyer when I'm totally alone on this side. So let's get back to our friendlies and just try to present him just a very, very small target by presenting him back. So he's recovering health. And now the Benson is opening up. So let's try to dodge the shots of the Benson, and maybe we can do some damage on the Benson. It was a miss. Okay, the Benson is doing some light damage, but okay, his 127mm guns are just damaging some of my modules, AA secondaries, and making minor damage. But I don't want to wait until the North Carolina has reloaded his guns, and so I'm trying to get out of the way. There are the shells from the North Carolina. Okay, I could dodge them easily because I saw them well in advance. And I think also now the Benson gave up firing on me, because to fire the 127mm guns of a destroyer in this range is not so easy if you are actively changing your direction and course every few seconds. So I had the idea of approaching the Benson again, but as I was detected well in advance of detecting him, I said, okay, screw this. On the other side we will run into some problems as well, because we are down now to 4 friendlies, 2 battleships which are approaching on the other side, 2 of the enemy battleships and a cruiser. And yeah, the North Carolina is out of range anyway, but he is missing by quite a distance. And one of our cruisers has gone to the channel in the middle of the Two Brother Islands and capping the sea point. So we are quite well in points. So we have 850 points to the enemy 684, and we are gaining points from 3 caps, and they are gaining points from 1 single cap only. So there we have a Tirpitz, in the background we have another Tirpitz, and I guess the other one was a Hipper. So let's open fire on the Tirpitz. just dead in the water. So now he managed to kill our battleships over there, so try to dodge his shots. Oh, not so successful. He didn't fire, but he damage.
The ship is on fire!
Firing HE at me. So so I'm presenting my broadside, which is normally not a good idea, and the Tirpitz is a quite fast reload. So once he opened up the fire, trying to get Bell to him. Okay, my shots missed, but his shots missed as well, and he is still burning. Yeah, and now he's dead.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
So let's see that we're getting bow onto him as well, because he was actually having a broadside of me and trying to hammer me with AP. He is salvo from his second, but he did only light damage, most probably. Okay, so be careful. So I break the line of sight so he can't spot me anymore, but there must be also the enemy Hipper. I guess this was the Hipper firing, so he must be somewhere over there. Okay, now I'm detected, most probably by his sonar. Okay, there he is. Try to catch him. No. No luck. He was doing quite nice amount of damage on me. There are his torpedoes, but okay, they will miss. Past this gap between the two islands long before he was anticipating. So let's not be broadside onto the Tirpitz when we come around the corner. Okay, this really hurts. But the Tirpitz is dead.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
The Hipper's nearly dead, and
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
unfortunately, at this moment, my World of Warship client decided to crash.